Hello everyone, welcome to our 8th tip about Sensei Jamal Measaras autobiography. And hello Sensei,
Hi.
you told us about your time at the hospital.
Yes.
And can you tell us something about afterwards Sportkarate, the
Oh,
tournaments?
yes. I told you about how after getting my black belt, I opened up dojos and all this stuffs. And later parts, how I got into tournament. At those days, you were not allowed to take part in a tournament when you're a brown belt. It was only after getting a black belt. So I was in the first tournament. They called it the Malaysian Championship. At that time, we didn't have a national body. So whatever they called it was a Malaysian Championship. Well, I won in my weight class a gold medal. I won the first place for my height. Those heavyweight or height classes. And in the all category, I got a third place. So this continued with my tournament careers, and sometimes I was elected in the national. We call it national team, even though we didn't have the national body. So we used to train together to go for the second world tournament in Paris. But we were stopped from taking part in the tournaments by protest from other groups. Well, but we were the national group, we call it at that time. And later parts, what happened is with the help of some of the karate people, one famous gentleman in Malaysia, Clement Su, you shouldn't forget to mention this name. He's a pioneer of one of the Malaysian karate people. He founded a karate style called the Goshin Ryu. And I became a founder, one of the founder members for his group, Goshin Ryu. So after founding this karate group, he also told me we have to form a Malaysian Karate Federation. So I became one of the pioneers of the Malaysian Karate Federation's founders. My name should be even today registered in the Malaysian Karate Federation, which is called as MAKAF, Malaysian Amateur Karate Federation, which still lives. And from there on, I used to be a referee in the national body. I used to be the national body referees. And before that, also, I used to be doing refereeing clinics and taking part as a referee. And then later, I was elected as a national coach. I was for consecutive 2 or 3 years as national coach, together with other senseis. And I was coaching until I came down to Germany in 1980. So I was in these competitive sides a little bit. And I used to do full contact karate at that time. I loved because of my background of boxing. Combined boxing with kicking and punching techniques. I used to practice on my own, which gave me good to feel the power of executing the punching, kicking on my opponents. At times, I used to make a competition in my own dojo of full contact karate, knockout karate, we call it at that time. And we enjoyed this kind of kumite trainings also. So this was a part of my karate competition careers. Of course, I used to teach competition karate, and mostly I should say 99%, my dojo students used to be the champions when it comes to our style. There was no other people, only from my dojos they used to be the champions. Even blue belts used to be the champions at those days for the black belt category. So they were really good because of my experience which I gained in the competition I passed on in my dojo. Whereas at that time, not many people were so good at competition. And I had a first-hand, I should say, the experience at that time for my karate style. I'm talking about not only the national. Later, I was coaching the national team, as I said, for 2-3 years until I left for Germany. That's what's all about my karate history of competition karate. And later, when I came to Germany, I was also teaching only competition karate, only kumite. This was my favorite part of it. And the later part, I was looking, something is missing in my life. What is that in my karate life? That was not competition, because I used to read a lot of books and look at things, and when I found out that competition is not only karate, there is something missing, and I was looking for it very eagerly, and I found what I was looking for and was searching for, and I landed up later in the traditional karate, and maybe I should continue a little bit of, and these times where I was already doing competition karate, I shouldn't forget to mention I have been involved in other martial arts. I'll continue that maybe in my next episode. Yeah.
And can you remember a fight which deeply impressed you?
I beg your pardon?
A fight on a tournament that deeply impressed you?
Oh, I couldn't say that. The first tournament when I came back, I was wearing the medal and I didn't want to take out that medal and was sleeping with the medal, very, very happy. And I was going around bragging out, I'm the champion and all this stuff. And the next day in the big newspaper, it comes out photos of me from my city. So it used to be a breakout and more higher nose as ever, and going around everywhere in the hospital, showing around the nurses and flirting around with the nurses. Well, that's, I think, every young people did that. And I was around 24, 23, did the same old stupid thing. And well, I had a nice time. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome. See you all in the next. Don't forget to watch for the next clip. Bye.